It's winter carnival season, and this evening, Sharon Myers and Saranac Lake, they really go all out over there, for sure.
That's right, and the Ice Palace looks so pretty, Sharon. Oh, it absolutely does. Now, they have had a challenging season this year, but the volunteers and the ice sculptors are still working on it. They just built a new whale out in front. The theme, of course, is Under the Sea. And now that the colder temperatures are back, it is solid as could be and prettier than ever. Saranac Lake is tucked into the Adirondacks and is one of the coldest pockets in the North Country. So what do you do when winters are long and frigid? You celebrate them.
They've been doing it for, 117 years now, I think. There's only a couple years they didn't do it during World War II, I think, that they didn't build it. So it's really a tradition.
It takes an army of volunteers to cut the ice blocks from Lake Flower and assemble them into a palace on the shore every year. But it's work these natives enjoy.
And it's fun. And believe me, it's like building, an ice fort with, 60, 70 of your best friends, So
It's like being a kid again?
It's absolutely like being a kid.
Rob Johnson has been the main ice sculptor for the past 3 years. He brings this year's Under the Sea theme to life with dolphins and fish tunnels and shell benches that you can sit on. I will say, though, you probably won't sit for long on that block of ice. It is cold. The frozen structure draws visitors from near and far. Alden's favorite sculpture was the fish.
Because you can crawl through it.
This is definitely a good stop to make. I'd highly recommend it.
This has been a challenging year for volunteers. The palace was mostly complete when the temperatures hit the 50s last week, weakening and melting the structure. The east wall tumbled down, but as soon as the temperatures fell again, they all got back to work and the palace is solid again in time for the winter carnival. Visitors make it all worthwhile for Johnson, but he says working with lake ice is more challenging than the man-made ice other sculptors usually use.
The freezer ice is a lot harder. When you use this ice, this comes out of the lake. It's like skating on pond ice.
Plants in it. Okay.
Yeah, it breaks apart real easy. When you put your chainsaw in, you could watch it split to either side like an inch.
But all of the frustrations are worth it. Kids and kids at heart enjoy the ice palace during the day, but the magic really happens when the sun sets. That's when the lights come on and the ice palace sparkles and comes to life.
That's the real reward, though, is on the first night when they shoot off the fireworks and everybody gets to walk in for the first time. You stand back in the back corner and you listen to the kids go, "Oh my gosh, look at that, look at this."
But eventually, even in Saranac Lake, the temperatures begin to warm up and the ice palace has to come down before it becomes unsafe. The palace is knocked down and put back into Lake Flower until next year. Now that is something that I just would not want to see, the ice palace coming down. But it's like Frosty, it comes back again every year better than ever. Now, there is a lot more going on for the Winter Carnival in addition to the ice palace. And if you want to find out more about the Winter Carnival, check out the info center on our website, WCAX.com. Darren, Kristen?
Just beautiful, Sharon, especially as you mentioned, when the lights go out. It's just gorgeous there.
It's gorgeous, absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Dan.